welcome back to another episode and another season of Road to Glory with FC United of Manchester. I think today we are going to start with what happened in the leagues last season, and there's probably a few leagues that we forgot to go through, some of the international leagues, so we'll just have a look through those and see what's happened since. Now, I've only had Ligue 1, some of the foreign leagues, on for about 2 seasons now, probably because I didn't need all the players. So if we look at the past winners of this, obviously PSG have monopolised this. So where did we come in? We came in on the 25-26 season, and PSG have stormed it every single season. So in terms of past winners for the Bundesliga, every single one except for 2006-2007 was won by Bayern Munich. So they're doing a domination as well. I mean, this is last season's and the only season that's availables table, and they did win it by 12 points. So, they are a force to be reckoned with over there. So Italy's last few seasons winners have been a bit more diverse. So we've had one for Napoli, one for Inter, one for AC Milan, and the rest have been Juventus, which is really interesting. There is last season's table. It's the only one we can get hold of, and that was one on goal difference. It was a difference of 2, which is absolutely ridiculous. And in the Eredivisie, pretty much very, very different winners on this one. PSV winning it mostly, with Ajax winning 3 and Feyenoord getting 1. Things really have changed over there. So here is last season's league, won by 3 points in the end. And if we look at the Portuguese league, well, that's changed hands more than anything. Still just the 3 main teams winning it though, Benfica, Porto and Sporting Lisbon. And the Scottish Premier League, Hearts won it in 2005-2006. That's very, very similar to what's happening at the moment with Hearts. I think they're maybe a point or maybe 2 ahead of Celtic with a few games left, so that might be repeated. But mostly Celtic and a win for Rangers the previous season. Looking at that, it wasn't really even close, was it? And the past winners of La Liga starts with Real Madrid with 4 in a row, and now recently it's been Barcelona 4 in a row as well, with Atletico Madrid 3rd place every single time. So there's that. Well, in the National League, Yeovil go up as champions last season, and Maidenhead are promoted via the playoffs. South Shields, Sutton United, they're quite local to me, Scarborough and Barnet going down into the regional national leagues. In League 2, bloody hell, Cardiff were all the way down in League 2. I remember they went down to League 1 when we were there. But so Cardiff going back up to League 1. Southend get promoted also. Oldham as well. And Salford go up via the playoffs. So they are back in League 1. Fleetwood just about avoiding the drop. And Burton and Mansfield going down to the National League. So in League 1, Preston go up to the Championship with Luton and Stockport going up via the playoffs. I think at the time of this, Stockport are in the playoffs currently to go into the Championship, so that's quite realistic. Boston and Rochdale, AFC Wimbledon, my club, and Doncaster go down to League 2. So the Championship up next, and Derby go up to the Premier League with Crystal Palace and Brentford via the playoffs. Bolton, Huddersfield and Fulham go down to League 1. Now, we're not going to have a look at the Premier League because we saw that at the end of last season. So the Conference League was won by RB Leipzig, beating Lille in the final. And the Europa League won by Hoffenheim, beating Bournemouth in the Europa League final. And the Champions League is won by Arsenal beating Manchester City. Spurs beating Leeds in the FA Cup final. Now, we qualified for the Conference League last season, which I was very happy about. But with Tottenham winning the FA Cup, Arsenal winning the Champions League, that changes the European qualifications. So what this does, this is last season's table. What this means is that there is a 5th Champions League spot because Arsenal won the Champions League, which means that Spurs are in the Champions League. Even though Spurs qualified for the Europa League, the spots moved down. So we're actually in the Europa League this season, which is madness. And also a bit of stadium expansion is happening. 2 months it will take to complete. We've actually got both ends of the ground at the moment are a construction site. So I don't know how many, I think it's probably about 3,000-4,000 seats it's being increased by. I don't know why the whole stand needs to be taken down for that. But anyway, that's what's happening. So also next up, we have increased the scout wages that we can offer. So we've been adding some more scouts as well, starting to get push the scouts out to sort of all the different areas of the globe, mainly South America, Africa, and different regions of Europe. Anyway, last season, Mark Mahoney, he was the top scorer in the Premier League, getting 29 goals in 38 appearances, which is absolutely amazing. He's got 10 more than second place Bukayo Saka, who only scored 4 more goals than Jack Rudoni, I can't remember. Here's something I bet you didn't expect. Mahoney was the highest scorer in Europe. I don't know how. So a player that we got for free off of, I think, Burton Albion, in his first season in the Premier League, outscores everyone. Yeah, that's pretty good. Might need to give him a new contract, put that release clause, either take that out or increase that significantly. And in other news, the club has cleared its debts, which I think is brilliant. The fact that we have no debt sort of doesn't saddle us too much. It's good that we're actually becoming a well-run club. Obviously, the Premier League money has majorly helped with that. I think our only debt really was stadium construction. So, yeah, it's good to see. So next up, here are the expectations for the season. I think this came out before all of the European competitions had completed, i.e. the Europa League, Champions League and Conference League, and we were expected to reach the knockout of the Conference League and attempt to avoid relegation in the Premier League. So we don't have a lot of pressure on us, we just need to stay in the league. So in other news, our assistant, I can't even remember his name, that's how much I cared about him, he retired. We seem to have a thing about people retiring at the moment, so we had to bring in a new assistant. So we brought in Carlos Fernandez, who looks pretty good. I think, where do we seem to nab him from Gillingham, so yeah, hopefully he'll be good. And just on to the budgets. So I think our first season budget was 25 million. That was tripled this season to 78.32 million. And if we go to the finances now, I still got 37.3 million of that, but we are slightly overspending on the wages, and that's the problem. We can get some players in, but we can't get the next level of player yet. So next up, let's go through the ins and the outs. Let's start with the outs. So first up, Jamie Bardington left on a free. I mean, this guy hasn't played for about 2 seasons now. So yeah, there was no point in keeping on. No one wanted him, so we just have to wait for his contract to expire. And next up is Kieran Slicker. He was our number 1, I think, back in the league. Was it League One? No, it was the. I think it was the Championship, wasn't it? Yeah. So he played 46 times for us. last in the Championship. So it's just another one. The contract has expired and we've decided to move him on. Next up, Kem Campbell. Yeah, didn't really feature much last season. He's okay, but he's just not good enough for the Premier League. We didn't really play him last season, so it was time for him to go. Josh Koroma, we did release him. He is now a coach at Huddersfield. He didn't feature last season. Another player that we just needed to run down the contract because no one else would buy him. Next up, Sam Gale, released on a free. He is still a free agent, actually. Was pretty good. Didn't get a lot of action in the Championship. He made too many mistakes, just couldn't get going. So anyway, he's gone. Next up, Tobias Brennan. Yes, he was really, really useful for us back in League One and the Championship. But he just doesn't have it for the Premier League, so he's gone as well. Next up, Georgie Gent. He's gone to Kilmarnock on a free transfer. Just something let him down. He just never really was good enough at us. So anyway, he's gone. And Selvek, as you know, retired at the end of last season. We can't actually see any of his, so I don't think he's going to be a coach. We can't actually get any information on him, so yeah, there's that. So next up, time for the ins. Right, first up is Kelleher. We got him in from Burnley, and well, hopefully this one doesn't retire after just the one season. Hoping that he is better than he was when he played us. We put 5 past him. We put him in for 250k. We could have got it for free, but there was, I think, Liverpool sniffing around there and Rangers and Southampton. So we decided to give them some money so we can get him before anyone else could. He's on a 1-year contract. Hopefully he won't retire. Hopefully we can get him on another one, maybe. He's on 43.5k a week, and he gets a clean sheet bonus of 7k. But I mean, he's significantly better than anything we've had stat-wise. So yeah, we've improved in that area. Next up is James McGonnell. We got him in from Wolves, 2.8 million. Pretty much a steal. I think we've given Wolves quite a lot of money, didn't we? Give them Yang Min. We gave him 4 million for Yang Min Hyuk as well. So a defensive midfielder who sort of really upgrades us in the midfield. Good concentration, much better composure, anticipation. His off the ball's very good as well. Positioning is also 14. So physically and mentally and technically, he is very good. His passing is 15. His vision is 12, but you know, I still think he's an upgrade. Terms of contract, £18.75 thousand a week. Clean sheet bonus of 2.8 thousand. 2-year contract. Hopefully he can settle in and start doing the business for us. Next up is Callan Fisher. He's also in from Wolves. Some more depth in the right back area. Not amazing on the crossing, but we only sort of do cutbacks anyway. So hopefully he should do quite nicely. We bought him, Callan Fisher, in for 10 million, £38,000 a week. Minimum fee release clause of 21 million, so we should more than double our money. It should someone decide to try and take him away from us. Now this is Noah Lamadi. So we bought him in from Toulouse. It only cost us 4 million for him. Looking at contract, £37,500 per week. Minimum fee release clause of 15.25. So we should more than double our money if someone wants to prize him off of us as well. Good defensive midfielder, good passing. Not great vision, but off the ball and positioning, very, very good and good anticipation. And he's, you know, quite good on the physical stats also. So this is Luca Stassin. We bought him in from Nantes for £5 million. We needed something because the backup striker we had last season just didn't really do anything for us. He's good off the ball, good anticipation, good composure, brilliant finishing. So hopefully he should do well. In terms of his contract, 46,000 a week. Quite high wages we're giving, with a minimum fee release of 21 million. So we should, if someone wants to prize him from us, we should more than quadruple our money on it. So this is Ibrahim Taskaya. He's only 18, so he's a sort of one for the future. We'll try and see if we can get him out on loan. He sort of doubles as a defensive midfielder and a centre-back, but he doesn't really have the good enough first touch for being one of our centre-backs, or the dribbling. He needs a little bit of dribbling. He doesn't really have the jump and reach for a central defender, but he's only 18. He should be able to hopefully get better and maybe even go out on loan. 11,000 a week on wages. We've got a release clause of 3.6 million, which is pretty good considering we only bought him for 235k. So hopefully we'll be able to make some money off him in the future. Well, this is Bojan Kovacevic. We bought him in from Cadiz for, I think, £7.5 million. Great jump and reach, good anticipation, positioning's good, work rate's there, the tackling, the marking, passing not so much, but hopefully he should do the business for us in other areas. 71k a week, minimum fee release clause of 18.5, so again, easily triple our money if someone wants to take him off our hands. And this is Christian Mandic. We bought him in from Alger for 9.5 million, £43,500 per week, minimum release clause of 32.5, so we should really do well if someone wants to buy him. A 4-year contract, hopefully he can settle in. I mean, in terms of a centre-back for us, he might probably fit the bill quite well. Good first touch, decent dribbling, can pass, great vision, positioning, anticipation, jumping reach. He should be going straight in there for us. Now here is Fer Lopez. We brought him in from West Ham. I think it was 2.4 million. That was his release clause? I can't remember. He was transfer listed. Hopefully should be able to rotate in with Rudoni in the attacking midfield centre. Great anticipation, good first touch dribbling, really good passing, really good vision and work rate, good off the ball as well, and a little bit of flair. So hopefully he can help unlock some defences. £68,000 a week. We don't have a release clause on this one. He's on a 3-year contract, and hopefully we can get him into the team somehow as well. And finally, Maher Carrizo, we got him for free from Sunderland, an expired contract. 66,000 a week, minimum fee release clause of 34 million. So that would be pure profit if someone wants to take him. 4-year contract, got some assist bonuses in there and avoiding relegation. So bonus upon winning Premier League top goal scorer. Well, I'm not sure that's going to happen, so should be safe in that respect. So he'll be playing on the right hand side of the attacking midfield, so that should shake things up quite a bit. So in terms of what we have today, we have to play Spurs again. You remember they pretty much kicked us out of the Europa League spots at the end of last season, and rightly so. We start against them, and then we have another game with Everton before we get to play newly promoted Derby, where we should seriously be thinking about getting points there. And September is quite a hard month for us going forward. So yes, Spurs today. Not really sure that we're going to have the team properly gelled at that point to be able to actually compete with them, so I'm not really expecting much from that game. Everton is probably more the game that we should be looking to be competitive in, so we'll just have to see how that goes. So let's go into the Tottenham game then. I'll start with the opposition instructions. I've already done some of the off the ball. I think we're going to have to do a marking up jobby here, seeing as we are going to be outclassed for most of this. I think we're going to try and go attacking on this one, see if we can't push the situation a little bit. I'm not sure that we're going to start Carrizo in this game. So who will we play on the left? I mean, Yang Min-hyuk, do we start him? I mean, Yang Min-hyuk is supposed to be replaced by Vidal on the left, but seeing as Vidal's going to be playing on the left for this one, we're going to place him there. Carrizo, we don't need two of the defensive midfielders in here. Mandic will play, I think, but I think I will opt for playing Hayden Roberts next to him. Sam Curtis can play on the right. I'm not going to make too many wholesale changes, hopefully. I'm going to put Bagan. So hang on. I think we can only we've only got 8 substitutes. So I think we'll make Kovacevic sit out of this one. We'll have Stassin on the bench. So Bagan, Fish should come on if required. McGrath will be a backup. Burr Lopez as well. Kean Ashford. Do we play Kean Ashford instead, maybe? Let's have a look. No, we'll start with Vidal and see how he does. Maybe we'll chuck Kean Ashford on if we have to. So let's adjust the team. We've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. So you can see that the stadium at both ends, actually 3 of the ends. I mean, how much building are we doing? So 3 of our stand. We've only got 1 stand at the moment for 4 months. I wonder how much of the financial hit that's going to give us. Vidal. Let's highlight. Can we hold on to the ball here? Where's McGonnell? Curtis, Mahovo, and we've lost the ball, and it's 2-on-2 up the top of the field. Here comes Virgili for Tottenham into Kulusevski and Tell. What a good save that is from Kelleher. Sorry, I just realised I wasn't wearing my headphones, so I could hear the stadium noise. So if that came on the microphone, sorry about that. Let's demand more from the team. What's comes in from Virgilian. Archie Gray just puts it wide. Well, half-time 0-0, but we have done nothing. 7 shots for the visitors, none from us. Really not very good. Maybe, let's have a look. Do we make any changes at this point? Mahova and Curtis are both on yellow cards. The centre-backs are nervous. McGonnell's not playing well. Might have to book him for Thomason at half-time, maybe. Yamin Hyuk is giving his normal below par display, but so are all the attacking midfielders at the moment. I think we're going to take off McConnell for now and put the experience back on. Let's go and address the team then. We're not creative enough and not positive enough, so hopefully that changes here in the second half. I'll try to go down to balanced at the moment, but Virgili's past our defence at the moment, and we just haven't created anything. It's just a matter of time from sounds of it. Regini clears it, but Tottenham seem to just have us hemmed in still. And Virgili puts it out, and Mahovo's going to get sent off in the first game. It's just... what an idiot. Absolute idiot. So now we're going to put Bagan on for Mahoney. And Redoni's going to be the one striker, I suppose. Don't know how we're going to get through the rest of the game without a bloody hiding. Well, 20 minutes to go. Sam Curtis not playing well. So I'm going to give Alan Fisher his debut. My God, the front 3 are just terrible at the moment. So this is our last... oh no, it's not our last stoppage, is it? How can it not be our last stoppage? Anyway. Oh, so you can make a sub at half time and it doesn't count as a stoppage. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, so can we replace any of these people with Redini? Redoni's not playing great. We made 3 subs. Just made 1. So it's going to be a bit of a toss-up here, isn't it? Everyone else doesn't seem to be playing horrifically. I mean, Yang-Min Hyuk needs to be hooked. We're going to have to throw new boy Carrizo on, I think. Redini, should we take him off? Vidal for Ashford? No, I'll keep Vidal on for now. I'm going to take Redini off now for Lopez, and I think that's probably all we can do. Yeah, I think I made the mistake of not noticing that Tottenham had made some changes. So we will just... all these players onto weaker feet, and we'll just make sure that the mark up their midfielders. Well, we've lasted to 85 minutes, so yeah, it's been good going, trying to frustrate Tottenham, but you can only do this for so long. Anyway, Danilo, Sarr, Yildiz into the area, Sarmiento, and there we go. We're gonna suffer a defeat, which Mahova hasn't really helped in that regard. Probably gonna have to go attacking, you know, just to see if we can't just do something for the end of the game. We've only had 2 shots, so well, full time at Broadhurst Park, or at least at a quarter of Broadhurst Park, because we only have 1 stand at the moment. 3 shots in the end. That was bleak. But we're not the same as good as Tottenham. And in terms of bringing players in, we haven't improved hugely. We have added depth. So we're just going to have to find out what our best 11 is and try and get them to start performing. Yeah, I'm not going to be too hard on the players. I mean, it is Tottenham, and well, we were down to 10 men for quite a period in the second half. So yeah. Oh, and one of the forgotten players that are rotting in the under 21s or under 19s, I can't remember. Matthew Baker, got a 350,000 offer for him, and it might raise to 400. They are going to. Let me just have a look at this offer, because yeah, 275. Then we get 2 installments over the next 2 years of 750. I mean, it's. Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, I don't know how much we bought him for. 175. So we're going to more than double our money on this. It's not really going to make us super rich, but I don't know. We don't normally sell players for profit. So, well, let's go into this Everton game then. Opposition instructions, same as usual. Everyone on the right foot, except for the centre backs, because I don't think it matters too much. We're going to stay unbalanced. I'm going to put Fox in with Lamadi. Sam Curtis on the right. Bagan has to pay for the suspended Mahova, sorry. But Roberts is going to come in for Kovacevic. Going to play Mandic on the, or Mandish. How do you pronounce that? I'm just going to call him Mandic. We're going to play Vidal on the right with Yang Min Hyuk on the left. Got room to put Carrizo on later. And I think we're going to have to just deal with that for now. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. Corner to Everton. Alcaraz to take. Comes in towards the far post. Headed away. Maybe we go positive. Right, Piana to take this free kick for Everton. Tywell to Cups. Dragasine. Tyler Dibbling. Asnu. And Alcaraz is in here, and Kelleher is in no man's land. I think we had like a suggestion from the system manager to go hard on Tyler Dibbling, so I think we'll do that. Alcaraz, Mukoko. Everton still have the ball though. I mean, who's this? Adele's not really doing a lot there. Might need to be hooked. Mukoko into the area. Tyler Dibbling, and just about get that away. Well, half-time 0-0. And we just don't look like we're going to score. Not enough shots, I think. So tactic-wise, I don't think Vidal's going to get better. So Carrizo's going to come on. And let's hope that something changes. It's another hour gone and we are just not doing anything. Put James McConnell on. Donny's not done anything again. Yamin Hyuk, I mean, God forbid he does anything. I'm going to put on Ashford. I don't remember Mahoney getting a chance in this game. We'll take Redoni off now for Lopez. Hopefully he can make an impact. Right, corner. Ashford to take. Again. Roberts, it's a good ball out, early ball out to Ashford. Ashford, can he make an impact? Curtis in space, scores, we lead. I don't know what that's going to do for how Everton are going to approach this now. But I mean, we haven't had a lot of highlights this season so far. to score a first Premier League goal of the season. Ashford coming on and making an impact. Bagan's vision here as he picks out Curtis in space, who shoots through the players. And who's this? I mean, he could have been messing with the goalkeeper's field of view, but who cares? Throw to Everton. And that's a penalty. Well done, Bagan. You absolute clown. Why are they even checking this? It was in the box. It went through the back of him. It's a penalty. I mean, who can we bring on? Thomason's going to have to come on, I think, as well. And Everton are level. Curtis, Lopez, Mahoney, Carrizo, Curtis, O'Connell, sorry, not O'Connell, Carrizo, Lopez, Mahoney, Carrizo, Ashford, Lopez, Bagan, does his man, finds it Ashford, and it's a save by Piana. Kalenko, McConnell gets the ball, Ashford, Mahoney, Ashford, can we find a breakthrough here? Bagan. No run for him. Ashford. It's a good pass to Carrizo, who scores! And what an impact. Maybe he will be making a start in the next couple of games. I mean, Vidal hasn't exactly set it, or hasn't exactly set the world alight. And Carrizo just staying on side. Branthwaite missing his header, and a good first-time volley to put us 2-1 up. Let's try and hold on to this. Well, full time at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. You're waiting for a goal, and two come along at once. I mean, Ashford might be playing on the left for the next game. Got our first win of the season, first goals, and we've got to be happy with that. Well, there seems to have been a bit of a cock-up in recording at the end of Everton game. I paused the recording and forgot to unpause it, so I sort of lost a little bit of footage here. Normally I'd go through the fixture list and at where we're going to come back. So we're actually going to come back in the next episode next month, which I sort of expect there's going to be a Europa League game in there somewhere. But there's games against Chelsea, Bournemouth and Manchester United, so it will be coming back at some point there. I hope you've enjoyed that, and if you have, please leave a like and subscribe, and until the next episode, I'll see you later. Bye bye.